Tails is the call from Joe Clark. It's heads. And Keaton Jennings says one more. Just stay with us, Joe. We'll have a quick word with you in just a second. But Keaton, you've won the toss. Fantastic. Well done.
Yeah, makes a change. We're going to bowl first.
Mahmood to Clark. That's wide. Chases after it, and he's edged it. And the Outlaws skipper departs, caught behind by Salt. Mahmood with the breakthrough for Lancashire Lightning. The Notts Outlaws are 2 for 1 in the second over.
Short and wide from Mahmood. But this wicket does have a bit of extra pace and bounce, and he just slashed at it and nicked it and was taken above Phil Salt's right shoulder, carrying on. But it's a blow for Notts, isn't it? And the story of their campaign, really.
Well, here's Luke Wood in and balls again. He's gone for that Yorker. That's a lovely shot. One bounce and over the rope, over the top of mid-off by Martindale. Beautiful shot for 4. He's in and bowling. It's in the air, out towards square leg. Should be gone. He's not dropping that, Liam Livingstone. Safe as houses into the hands of the Lancashire fielder out in the deep. Haynes departs. Wood gets his first of the night.
Move. He's almost sat down, Livingstone. Lit a cigar and then decided he's going to catch it. It's pretty simple dismissal for Haynes, who's then shook his head and come off. It's strange, and are they a fit for what the club wants?
Green in, balls and bowls Martindale. Wicket number 14 of the competition for the ever smiley Chris Green.
Bowling from Chris Green. Really clever bowling. He's almost set Martindale up a little bit. Obviously, he saw that Martindale was going to use his crease a little bit. The previous ball, he gave himself a bit of room. He tossed up the one, let him hit over cover, wanted to do that, and he probably knew that he was going to try and go down. He's fired in at leg stump.
Mahmood over the wicket. Bowls. That's cleared the infield. That'll be 4 out towards the point boundary for Lyndon James. Yeah, it was a belty T20 match. Full from Mahmood, driven down the ground. Lovely shot, all on the deck. Croft in the end just escorting it towards the boundary. Wood doing his best to try and catch up with it.
Good match up here with Hartley, 2 right-handed batters.
It's around the wicket. Montgomery sweeps, it's in the air. Dockrell's underneath it and takes the catch. 4 down, the Notts Outlaws. And this is melting away into a horrible power play.
Impossible to come back from. It's a strange dismissal. It's a sweep shot. He's just swept it to deep backward square leg and been caught. Again, a strange dismissal. It's not as if he's trying to take him to an area of the ground where there's no fielders. He's not trying to hit him for 6, and he's just not got all of it. It's a
Livingstone back into James. Looks short and pulled. Might be 4. Green get across. He puts the dive in. Just couldn't quite get fingertips on it, and it has gone for 4. It's 40 for 4 with a delivery to go of the 7th. Green from around the wicket bowls to Moores. Little shorts in the air. It's down the ground. It's all the way, thumping over the boundary into the advertising boards for 6. And that brings up the 50 for the Notts Outlaws. 53 for 4.
Just over the stumps, I think.
That's in the air by Lyndon James. It's in the air, it's over the boundary, it's in the stands, it's all the way for 6. 2. There's Livingstone, throws that wide of the off stump. It's in the air by Tom Moores. Croft's under it. It's in the air, up towards the leg side. 1 bounce over the rope. 4 for Patterson White. Stage in the second block. That could be 4. It is 4. Lyndon James to play in the group stages. Full and wide. It's in the air. Taken by Livingstone. Well, he's 43 not out. It's a fine effort. Full and wide, and he gets bat on ball. Down towards the 3rd man boundary. Green into Harrison. Reverse sweep. And for 4. Of the innings. Full and wide. James gets it over extra cover. This might be 4, and that'll be a 50 if he gets to it. It is. Well, it's a really good effort. In the context of the innings, his teammates appreciate it. So in comes Wood. Balls again. Leg side this time. In the air. Oh, brilliant catch. Wonderful catch by Liam Livingstone.
It's a brilliant catch. He's slower ball, and he's whacked it out to wide, mid-wicket, mid-on, but Liam Livingstone running round takes a full-length diving catch. He does it easy in the end, but once he knows he's going to get there, he's got such safe hands with him. but it's a full-length dive. It's a hell of a catch, and he's landed, sort of dug the pitch out.
Final delivery. It's Fletcher on strike. He's going to hurtle himself through for one as he steers it out towards the Lancashire captain, Keaton Jennings. And they finish on 131 for 7. Yeah, he's one of them. Stone in bowling. Run away by Salt. That's lovely timing. Had to rattle its way to the rope. Effortless, really, from Salt. First boundary of Lancashire Lightning's reply. 6 without loss. In comes Stone and bowls and flicked away down to fine leg by Wells. And he gets 4 to complete the first over, and it's 11 without loss. So a positive start by Lancashire Lightning. And balls again wide off stump in the air and caught at backward point. Hit firmly to backward point. Wells goes for 5.
It's a great catch. It's actually wide. It's like a wide half volley. Wells not really into the ball. He just sort of skews it to backward point, doesn't he? Catchable height, and Montgomery takes a catch, sort of falling to his left.
Ollie Stones, second over of the evening for him. Salt swings and gets the ball down towards the fine leg boundary, over the rope, over the advertising board, onto row A. All the way for 6. 24. Fletcher to Livingston, shuffles down the pitch and flashes the ball away through the offside. Oh, he's managed to pick out the gap between the two fielders. Harrison and Montgomery out on the leg side boundary, and Livingston gets underway with 4. In again. Pulled. Great catch. No, put down. Harrison got hands to it. Livingston maybe for a second thought he was gone.
Friday night.
There's Fletcher to Salt. Cracked away. Beats the infield. And all the way for 4.
Doesn't have the Salts, and Livingston's coming back to their lineup.
Short. Hammered away. All the way for 6. Out towards the point boundary, in front of the temporary stand. Salt brings up the 50 for Lancashire Lightning, 53 for 1.
Doing so well at the moment, T20 cricket.
Goes again. Might be 6 more, you bet it is. Lanky take the catch. Lanky does the fielding. 3. Livingston hammers it for 6 down long on. Enough of watching the Salt show. Livingston fancies getting involved. He moves to 16, 67 for 1.
With James getting 51 in 38 balls.
Livingston going back. Put down on the mid-wicket boundary.
That drop catch might just keep him up this evening, Scott.
Well, he might have another chance here. Oh, has he cleared him? Oh, he's cleared him. 6 for Livingston. Out towards that deep mid-wicket boundary. Watch out in the stands, and watch out if you...
And Livingston.
Yep, an international flair to this T20 Blast fixture. And here's a half century for one of the best in the business at the minute, Phil Salt. First game of the season for Lancashire Lightning. Waits as Fletcher sets off again.
Well bowled.
Oh, he's well bowled, and it's going to be running all the way down towards the back. Fletcher back in. Salt hammers it down the ground. Straight down the ground, all the way for 6.
Another great strike, 22 required.
Fletcher in, slow and short and wide, and hammered away for 6 more. Salt again. It's raining 6s off the bat of Salt tonight. 69 not out from 39, and it's 116 for 1. And that's worked away down towards the wide third boundary.
You've done really well, haven't you? Faruqi, you've done really well. Liam Patterson-White.
Who's in and bowling to Salt. Has he just nicked that through? He has. And Salt has to go for 70. Caught behind by Tom Moores off Liam Patterson-White. Liam Livingston. Salt departs, caught behind.
Brilliant innings comes to an end, and well done, Liam Patterson-White. Get on the board with a wicket, well deserved. 2.3.
2 to win. Livingston can win it. Wins it and then some. High into the stand. Catch it in the crowd if you can. Walloped away for 6 to bring up a half century for Liam Livingston.